Hey guys, Ron this side and welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's start today's problem of the day on Geeks for Geeks. It is count number of the free cells. Okay, so what exactly given here? Given the matrix size n cross n and the integer k. Initially the matrix contains only zeros. Okay, so let's understand this. I already put like matrix here with all the zeros. For example, one that given is n is equal to 3. So it's a 3 cross 3 matrix, and we just make here a 3 cross 3 matrix with all zeros. Okay, then what the next is given, you are given the k task, and for each task you are given a 2 coordinates r c. Okay, here we can see the k task are given, k is equal to 3, and we have a 3 task 2 2 2 3 and 3 2. Okay, then first this is the row and this is the column number. Okay, what's next, where the coordinates rc denotes the rth row and cth column. Okay, we already checked that. You have to perform each task sequentially in the given order. For each task you have to put a 1 in all rth row cell and all cth column cell. Okay, then what we need to do here, the first we are doing the first task, and then it is a 2 tool, so we need to put a 1 in all the second row and all the cell of the second column. Okay, let's do that. So this is the second row and the second column. Then let's make it 1 in place of 0. Okay, so now we make it 1. This is also 1, this is 1, this is 1, and one more we need to put all second row and the second column. Okay, 1. So now what we can see here the in this whole matrix 4 zeros are remaining. Okay, and after each task you have to calculate the number of zero present in the matrix and return it. Okay, so here after first task we can say the 4 zero are remaining, so here that is written 4 0. Okay, and after what's the second task, second row and third column. Okay, second row is already 1 and we need to make the third column 1. Okay, so if we are making a third column 1, this is the third column and it's 1 now, so we can say now 2 zeros are there. Okay, yeah, output is the same, 2 zeros are there, and at the end third row and second column. Okay, second column is already 1. Okay, we just need to make the third row as 1. Okay, and we are just making it 1. Okay, so now at the end what we have just 1 0, so that's the same is written here, the 1 0. Okay, so this is the goal of this problem. So let's start coding first in Python. So how whatever we explain, we are just coding here. It's like first we need to check how many zeros are there. Okay, so it is n cross n matrix, so it is total number of zeros is nothing but n cross n. So I'm just making 1 capital N is equal to n cross n. Okay, and then whatever the rows and columns we are making it 1, we are putting it in that one list. But we could see here that there are like rows and columns are repetition also there, right? In first task row is 2, in the even a second task row is 2, right? So if we are making a list, then there will be a duplicate. So in place of list we will just make it a set, so there will be a no duplicate. So we can say that row count rc is equal to one set and column count cc is equal to another set. Okay, and at the finally whatever the answer we are storing, like how many number of zeros are remaining, we are just putting like appending that in the null array, or we can say null list. I am just defining here answer. Okay, so now we need to traverse the whole array one by one. Okay, then let's start a for loop for r comma c. This rc in arr, which is already given. Okay, so now what we need to do, we need to put this whatever the value we are getting here, 2 and 2 or 2 and 3, we are just appending that in the this blank set, or we can say null set. Okay, then rc dot add is r and rc, sorry not rc, cc dot add is just see, now we have both the set. In both the set we have a 1 value. Okay, so now what we need to check, what we are doing here, when initially we have all zeros. Okay, so how we can count the 0. Okay, so what we did, first we'll just from the total we'll remove the row and the column count. Okay, so we are just doing the same here. So I am just getting a one temp variable and storing how many number of zeros we make it into the 1 for the row count. Okay, so what is the length of this first RC? Okay, and that into n. So we can say length of RC is 1 and this is n is nothing but the 3. So if one row and all the 3 zeros we make it 1. Okay, so that is nothing but the first temp. And the same way we'll just put the second temp value, length of CC, okay, into n. But here what we'll do, the first row is already changed, and if we are just making this column count, then that is also 3, but there is some common values too in between that. Okay, so in place of n, what we are doing, minus length of RC. Okay, so whatever we already count into the temp, we are not counting that into the temp 2. Okay, so after that when we are saying this is first, we are getting the count temp is equal to 3 and temp 2 is equal to 2. Okay, so now at the end we are getting like this total count is 5. Okay, so what we are doing, we are just getting like what total how many number of 0 we have that is n. So we are just reducing temp and temp 2 from the n. Okay, and we are just appending that into the answer. Okay, append capital N minus temp 2. Okay, and just to return answer. Same way when we are getting to this second 2 3, the same thing happens here, and at the end we are getting the answer. Okay, let me compile it now and let's see what's the result we are getting for the first test case. Okay, we could see first test case satisfies fine. Let me submit it for the next. Total 162 test cases are there, and 10 times success. Okay, all the test case satisfies fine, and we are getting the results, correct results. Okay, so we could see this is the solution for today's problem of the day on Geeks for Geeks. And yeah, thanks guys for watching this video. Like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys.